Hey guys, how's it going? We got another war counter video for you today, and unfortunately we're talking about the Black Order. Now, the once mighty arena gods have really been power crept, and they're kind of pushed onto war defense now because they just don't hang against the new meta defenses. The Silver Surfer Mercs, the Astonishing Uncanny teams, any kind of Infinity Watch heroes for hire, new warriors, they just can't really cut it, so they've been kind of moved to war defense because they trip people up, give people problems, and get you some surprise wins. So we're going to talk about a counter that can easily beat the Black Order, that doesn't peel away from other offense teams that can handle those new teams. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, and I'm going to hide while we go over these kits. Now I will say straight up, all praise and glory to Reminex on this one. He definitely showcased his team, at least to me, a bunch of months ago when Black Order was meta in the arena, and it has held true till today. So let's talk about the Black Order. We got Ebony, Thanos, and Proxima. They're going to be on the left side, kind of interchanged to wherever they need to be. Then you're going to have Corvus next to Cull because he's going to be stealth and he's going to hide the Cull. So let's talk about our team. We got our symbiotes with Doc Ock instead of Carnage. So anti-venom, you're going to want the special, the ultimate, and the passive done. Most importantly, the ultimate and the passive. We're going to take him as a striker. The extra damage, extra buff manipulation is really strong with this one. Next, we got Venom. We don't need any T4s, though if we really wanted to put one in, the ultimate is going to give us the most bang for our buck. We're going to take him as a skirmisher. It's going to help keep that Cull stripped of any death proofs. Next, we got Symbiote Spider-Man. We want the basic for 2-turn defense down, the ultimate for 2-turn slow, and the passive for extra life. Thanos is going to hit us really hard in the beginning. We want to make sure our guys are healthy enough to survive. We're going to take him as a skirmisher as well for a very early vulnerable. Then we got Doc Ock instead of Carnage. Doc Ock does a lot of the heavy lifting this fight mechanically, so he's not going to let Ebony Maw put offense down on you, and he does a huge heal after Thanos' initial burst. We're going to take him as a healer for that point. Next we got Scream. We definitely want that special to peel off extra buffs, and if you wanted to do another one, I would actually suggest the basic, because we're going to take her as a striker, and that does buff peels and a lot of damage. As far as investment goes, Scream and Symbiote Spider-Man are going to be your main source of damage here, but the other three need to be at least built up enough to survive the Thanos ultimate and the Thanos burst. Let's talk kill order. So we got Cull, then Corvus, and then Thanos, Proxima, and Ebony can kind of be interchanged in those 3, 4, and 5 kill order slots, depending on how the fight goes and where they've been positioned. The important moments, be mindful of room bonuses. Security can be an absolute deal breaker here. The way Thanos works, especially if he's a striker, he's going to attack somebody, then Proxima goes. If Proxima attacks the same person that Thanos opened up with, and then Thanos again attacks that person, so when I say attack, Thanos is going to use his special on turn 2, but if he's targeting somebody with a vulnerable, he will still get his ISO attack in. So if he's attacked the same target as Proxima, say it's Scream, and he takes her out, this can be very, very bad for you. So be mindful of security. But let's get into the real fight. We're going to load up Cull with defense down and offense down. We're going to steal those buffs with anti-venom. We're then going to kill Cull, we're going to stun Thanos, and then we're going to win the fight. We are going to eat the Thanos ult, as you'll see, but it's not that big a deal. I'll pop back up, and let's go over some footage. Now I will say this is practice footage. By the time we realized people started throwing Black Order back on defense, we were out of kind of our Hell Week, which is Baby Yoda, Legion, Legion Mutiny. When we get back there, we're going to see them again, and I'm going to use this team to crush Black Orders. I'm definitely willing to do up to 100, 150k punch-ups. So what I want to pause right here and show you, see Thanos opened up with the attack on Doc Ock. I can tell because the bleed's on the adjacent targets, and then Proxima actually attacked Doc Ock again. Now, if Thanos was targeting Doc Ock here, he'd be going for another hit. So if this was security, we could have been in trouble. Let's see if he does that. He did not. But anyway, so now you see, it's possible. You got to be mindful of that. We resist the offense down. Doc Ock basically heals everybody back up because Thanos already wasted his flip. We get a defense down on Cull. Notice he didn't have a regen. He's not going to be the lowest health target in case Ebony Maw is a healer. We bloated him up. We steal his buffs, and he's already absolutely crushed. We have an offense up Venom. We're going to spread that onto Cull, and that is going to destroy Cull when he gets to take his next turn, especially the offense up. If we had that T4, the way bleeds work, it scales really well. So if you want to do a T4, that's your one. We're going to go ahead and special here. It's going to peel buffs off because of the skirmisher. Well, actually, it won't because of the regen that Cull got along the way. But that's perfectly fine because the striker, he's dead now. We'll flip all these buffs off. And now we're going to eat this Thanos ult. Well, first we'll leave the Ebony slow, but you see we have so much defense up from Venom and from Anti-Venom stealing that 2-turn defense down we put using Symbiote Spider-Man, that we kind of just run the gauntlet on them. And you're going to see Proxima pretty much just dies because she's in between, and we're going to ping all over the place. We're going to stun Thanos here, even though he already ulted. He's the only source of their damage, so stunning him, especially right after he took a turn, he's not going to get another turn. So as you see, Proxima dies just from being in the middle. She gets splash damaged all over. Then we'll go for Ebony Maw, and I'm actually going to peel off Ebony Maw just so I can maintain somewhat the kill order that I posted in the infographic before. So as you see, very convincing win. I did this like 50 times just to make sure that it's still good, and it's still good. Because let's be honest, in Doom 2.3, we've built our symbiotes up a lot higher. My symbiotes here are actually only all level 81. My Doc Ock, I think, is level 80. But most people have them at 85 to try and avoid timeouts. Most people stopped at Black Order around level 80. So this counter is super flexed, and it's just great. It's a great use of symbiotes who are really not that great on offense otherwise. And if you throw them on defense, there's not many teams that actually can't beat symbiotes when they're on defense. Anyway, guys, that's another efficient counter for you guys. That brings us up to 4 or 5. We're going to get it up to 10. And then I'll put them all in a video, let the infographics out for everybody, and we'll go from there. But if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. We're going to do Secret Avengers next. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bye for now.